Hello guys, hope you're doing all fine. I just wanted to quickly jump in and take the time to talk about my natural hair mistakes and regrets and things that I've discovered over the years. Some of you may know that I'm natural since July 2008, and actually I had a lot of problems going on with my hair. It's ridiculous actually when I'm thinking about it now. But by then I was only like constantly fighting my hair, and I was always so frustrated because it never looked the way I wanted it to look like. But that was also because I didn't understand how my hair works and what it really needs. So I want to share with you the mistakes that I've made so that you don't have to do them also or again. The first mistake that I've made is probably I didn't research enough. I thought, I just went natural. I watched some YouTube videos, and by the time I went natural, there wasn't so much information out there like it's now. And the problem for me actually was I didn't know what to do with my hair. So whenever I washed my hair with shampoo, I never washed it in sections, which is really crucial because I have dense hair, a lot of hair, and not washing in its sections is causing for a lot of tangles. Secondly, I never deep conditioned because I simply didn't know that that would work for my hair. And when I would put on a mask on my hair, I never put a shower cap or a plastic cap around my hair because I thought it's not necessary for me. So that was also a really big mistake because I didn't know about porosity back then. The third mistake I made was to actually don't use a moisturizer. All I did was to use shea butter, put it on my head or on my hair, and then started to comb my hair out with the white tooth comb. So imagine you have a lot of tangles going on anyway, you put on shea butter and then you try to comb that out. Crazy shit. I don't know why I did that. Because I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I can remember how much it really hurt to comb my hair. It was like, oh, okay, I made the first section, let's do another section. Crazy. Yeah, that's what I did. I know there is a lot of talking about protective styling, yes or no. Some naturals love it, other naturals hate it or don't see it that it's some way necessary. For my hair, protective styling is like the only way to go, especially when it's really dry and cold outside like it's now. So as you can see, I have a little bun over here, and I've put in some mini twists. And even though I love my mini twists to wear them out, I don't even wear them out at all in winter because I know it's so dry and all the moisture that's in my hair won't get to stay in my hair. Because with this weather where I'm living, it's so cold, it's unbelievable. It's not feasible for me to wear my hair out when it's cold, because then all the hard work getting in the moisture and conditioning it will be like for nothing, because as soon as I walk out, my hair would just start to, or the air would just start to suck the moisture out. So for me there is no sense in wearing my hair out in winter all the time. Actually never taking care of my ends, because the ends are the oldest parts of your hair, and if you don't really take care of them, they will start breaking off. And when they start breaking off, you get split ends, and if you get split ends, you have the problem that maybe most of you had when you were relaxed, that your hair doesn't appear to be growing. So with my hair, it was growing, but I never cut my ends. I never took care of my ends because I didn't even know that my hair is that sensitive. So my hair grew, but it was like thinning out. So I had a lot of hair here, and then from this length on, it started to really like thin out, and that was no good. Jumping on, I wouldn't say necessary bandwagons, but just trying everything out. So the problem was when I then started to research on YouTube, and there was so much information going on last year around this time, I didn't really know how my hair worked, and I put everything on. So when I saw, okay, use baking soda, it clarifies the hair, I would jump in and use baking soda. When someone said, okay, use an ACV rinse, blah blah, I would use that to my hair, and it burned the hell off my scalp. So I'm a little bit careful now when somebody says, oh, try this, try that, because first of all, you have to get to know your hair. Start with basic stuff. Start with like washing regularly, conditioning, moisturizing, sealing your hair and sealing the moisture in. And after you somehow know how much moisture your hair actually needs, then you can start out trying new things. For me, for example, it doesn't make any sense to spritz my hair every day. It doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't it make any sense? Because my hair, I have low porosity hair. For all of you who don't know, porosity is how long it takes the hair to actually suck in moisture. It's like the easiest explanation I can think of right now. So, and with my hair, it takes forever for my hair to take in moisture. So imagine I'll be spritzing my hair all day, it doesn't matter because the air would have already taken the moisture away before my hair could actually get to that moisture. So what's more important for me is to put in moisture when I'm doing my washing routine, then making a deep conditioning, then moisturizing it, and then sealing it with my shea butter. Yeah, that's not a mistake, because when it comes to detangling, there are so many different methods, and I've tried I think every method that is out there, and the best methods for me actually are to finger detangle, because not only is my hair very thick and dense, but the strands are actually quite fine. So it may appear thick, but that's just because it's a lot. But my strands are quite fine, and if I use a comb, I will always have a little bit breakage, which is okay, because you can never comb your hair without a little bit of breakage, no matter how careful you are. But when I finger detangle, I get most of the hair out that is already shed. And when I then use a comb, it's much more easier, because then I'm just combing out the strands that are on my hair and not the shed hair. So I would really recommend, if you have problems with combs or with the Denman or with other brushes, start finger detangling first in the shower, and then if you still feel you want to check if all the shed hair is out, use a white tooth comb or a Denman brush. So that helped me a lot. Shampoo is drying, so no matter what they write on that bottle, conditioning, blah blah blah, every shampoo is drying. If you would buy pH stripes and test the pH of your shampoo, I'm sure that each shampoo will have a pH around 8 or 9. So it's drying out. So that means if you like shampoo, because you prefer it over conditioner or other hair cleansers, then I would truly recommend you to do a deep conditioning after every wash, especially when you live somewhere where the climate is very dry, like here in Europe, especially Germany, Austria, Switzerland, especially in the winter time. Deep condition every time. It's the way you put yourself and your hair to bed. It's so important, especially if your hair tends to dry out like this. I always sleep on my satin scarf. I hate to put a scarf on my head, and the satin bonnets, they don't work for me. I need to get air to my head because I have a lot of hair already, and if I put a scarf around it to sleep every night, I would scratch my head like crazy. So what I like to do is I sleep on my satin pillowcase, or if I'm too lazy for that, I just take my scarf and tie it around my pillow, and so I sleep on my satin scarf actually, and it works pretty well. I've been doing that for the past 7 months now, and I have no problems with that at all. We watch so many videos on YouTube, and there are so many beautiful women out there who do wash and goes and put so much gel in their hair, and it looks beautiful. But if you don't have the texture, don't try a wash and go. I think a wash and go is the start of a real nightmare for your hair, because first of all, if you are more like a 4B, 4C girl like I am, and you do a wash and go, it would be a mess. It would be a real mess. And it's not so much because of your hair, it's also because there is no moisture outside, because the climate where you live is so dry. So I don't use gel at all, because it makes no sense. It makes my hair super duper curly, which I don't need because my curls are already very curly, tightly curled to be exact. So what happens, all the curls that I detangled and then put gel on, it really tangles up my hair. So I have tangles all over again. I can start the whole detangling process again. Secondly, it makes my hair hard. So I don't like the Eco Styler gel. It does nothing for me. think the only time when I'm going to be using gel or start using gel is because my edges, as you can maybe see here, since I'm using a lot of castor oil in my leave-in, because my hair loves thick oils, and you see that my edges are, I hope you can see, quite long, or getting quite long. So I most of the time leave them alone, but since they're growing out, I'm afraid, as you can see maybe, there are so many tangles already. So I will be starting to styling them, but when I do so, I would really like, I would try to put some leave-in conditioner first and then a little bit of gel, just to get them to be more sleek. What kind of combs to use? I used the Tangle Teaser because I bought it because I saw it. I think it was Natural Chica. I saw it on her channel and I was like, wow, it looks so great. And the way she can pull the comb through her hair, it's amazing. And the way the hair sucks up all the moisture, it's amazing. Yeah, I've tried it. It worked somehow, but I realized as soon as my hair started to grow out that I had uneven hair, and it wasn't uneven when I cut it. So the Tangle Teaser like got the best of my hands. So I still have it. I use it sometimes when I want to do smooth and slick back styles, but I also stopped doing that because don't put more pressure than necessary, or more, let me rephrase that. Don't put more tension than necessary on your hair. I know how it is. I also want to have a bun here, you know, and I want to put my hair up in a ponytail like this. I want to do all that stuff, but I have to wait. I have to wait until my hair is long enough so that I don't need to force it to do something. And that's maybe the most important thing I learned. Don't force your hair. Work with what you got. Work with your hair. So if you have like really densely packed hair and thick hair and you want it to be out of the way, then go for some small twists or mini twists. Flat twist the front like I did here. You can see it quite good, but lighting is not so. You know, flat twist the front, put it in a ponytail here or here or here, wherever you like, and you're good to go. You know, don't force your hair. Work with your hair, because I think that's the beauty of natural hair. The options are endless, and with every length there is new things to discover for your hair. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share with you, and I hope this video was helpful to you. And I'm really enjoying this natural hair challenge because it's so cool to have that kind of exchange with other people, what other people are trying and doing to their hair. And I'm looking forward to more styles, ladies, because now I haven't seen any styles yet. So, and if you want to know how I did my mini twist, you can click right here, or I'll put the link somewhere. But the video is in German, but you get to see what I do. And maybe it inspires you too. If you like have so thick hair, I can highly recommend mini twists because it makes life so much easier. It makes it so much easier to handle the hair on your head, especially for the winter time. So yeah, hope you're doing well, and I wish you a nice Sunday, and see you the next time, and looking forward to more pictures and more communication with all of you guys. Wish you all the best, until the next time. Bye bye.